Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Escapery with 1,613 rating versus Mr. Fun with 890 ratings, so it's going to be another high rated DB video. And with that being said, let's just hop right in, and we will go ahead and see Mr. Fun win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and decide to go first. 40 versus 40, gotta love to see it. Opening hands, we have Storm, Desires, Strike, Storm, and Imperm, so they have a few going second cards. These are only once per turn. And then they have Prosperity, Long Young, Crossout, Blackout, and Ash Blossom. So they are main decking the Crossout. They're going to activate Prosperity there. Prosperity to go ahead, banish 3. And then look at the top 3. So we do see that they are on the hero build of this deck. You know, the hero build with the Fusion Destiny. Then they're going to activate this. They decide that they're not going to activate the Long Young to go ahead and get rid of that. They're just going to summon the Enforcer, have an Ash Blossom, have a Crossout, pass, draw Judgment, and then they're going to activate Desires. Desires go ahead, banish 10, and then they're going to Ash Blossom this. You know, they're playing the Prosperity, not the Desires, so they can't go ahead and Crossout hit Desires. We can see that this is a Zoodiac, okay. It's kind of hard to tell before, I'm not going to lie, just because we didn't really see a lot. You know, it kind of makes sense now that we saw a Zoo. Kind of looks like a Zoo hand. They're going to banish Talents. End phase, the Enforcer should have been destroyed by Fusion Destiny, but it doesn't matter because it's going to come back during the standby phase anyways. And then they're going to set Prosperity, special summon out Long Young by discarding summon token. Then get rid of those, go for the Supreme effect, burn for 12. And then Celestial, banish, draw on the Fusion Destiny, and Dark Ruler no more. Switch to attack, battle phase. So this has 46 plus 25, so you have to imperm this here, otherwise you lose. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's wild. But yeah, they definitely could have imperm lived. Next turn, hit them with Lightning Storm. You know, they would have activated Enforcer, Graveyard Effect. You know, you just go ahead, Mystic Mine your opponent, and honestly, you could probably just hope for the deck out. Oh, no, because you Desires. Ooh, that's tough. That's tough, so you can't go for the deck out. But at least you'd still be in the game, unlike they are now. So going on to the game 2, we're going to see the SwordSoul deck be forced to go first. Opening hands, we have Droplet, Dark Ruler, Strike, Harpies, and Rat. You know, the combo, Dark Ruler, Harpies. And they have Ash, Ecclesia, Long Young, Tai, and Imperm. So they're going to normal summon effect. Tribute that off, special summon out from the deck, summon out the Mo Yi effect, reveal, summon token. And then get rid of those to synchro away, go for the main synchro, the Grandmaster 1, Mo Yi 2, so draw into an Ash Blossom, and then search out the summon. And then special out Long Young by discarding, go for a token, get rid of those, go for Floor, effect the burn. Then they're going to activate summon, special summon out the Tai, and then Tai effect, banish from the graveyard, summon the token, get rid of those, go for Dragite, and then effect the dump, go ahead, dump Vishuda, and then set Imperm, and they are going to pass, draw Desires, and then they're going to activate Dark Ruler here. And then they're going to activate Desires to go banish. This is probably going to prompt an Ash Blossom. Looking at the banishes, we see like Metaverse, you know, in the Mystic Mine. All 3 Judgments gone. A couple Zoos. And then they're just going to... Ooh, okay, so they're going to summon effect. Don't you think it's probably worth activating Harpies to hit the back row? You know, it's a solid 1-for-1 trade. I feel like it's kind of weird. Also, they activated Tiger Mortar effect there, and then just never really resolved it. It was probably just a misclick, but it could have actually got him damage in. Zeus effect the wipe. They're going to chain Imperm. Then they're going to chain Zeus effect the wipe. They could have traded Harpies with a Zeus effect. But I guess they didn't care about an Imperm just because now they can set their Solemn Strike, because otherwise they wouldn't really want to do it because of Zeus effect, but they could still have Strike and then Zeus. Draw, and Lockbird. They're going to set, pass, draw, Whiptail. Yeah, this game is definitely going to go to the Zoo player at this point. It's going to be extremely hard for the opponent to come back. Summon Tiger Mortar effect, equip Hammer Kong to Zeus. And then go for Chakanine. Chakanine effect, detach, special summon out the Thorough Blade, and the opponent will admit defeat. And now moving on into game 3, we are going to see the Zoo player be forced to go first. Opening hands, we have Border. They're definitely ready to go first. Thorough Blade, Wrap, Mystic Mine, Ram. Yeah, weird hand though. Really, really weird hand. It's literally just Border. And they have Prosperity, Fusion Destiny, Lightning Storm, the Outboarder, Vishuda, and Nib. Nib might be good later on, depending on how the Zoo player decides to play it. And then they're going to activate Prosperity. Banish 3. Look at the top 3. They decide to keep the Zeus in the Estrex. I'm guessing that's for talents. That way they can talents, take the opponent's Zeus and then throw Zeus on top of it. Grab Mo Yi, put those back to the bottom of the deck here. Then Lightning Storm, trade with Border, Fusion Destiny. I mean, couldn't they have just activated Fusion Destiny? And then Fusion Destiny like beat over Border, and then also makes us that way they can't get hit with like an Ash Blossom. I guess they just wanted to get more damage in here. It should be halved because of the Prosperity. They forgot it. Draw Judgment. And then activate Mystic Mine. They're going to activate Enforcer to trade with it. And then normal summon Thorough Blade. You know, they're going to activate the Graveyard effect, obviously. Thorough Blade, discard, draw into deck lockdown. Okay, not a lot of people are playing this card right now. It's definitely a unique tech. When this card is good, it's usually really good. Really, really, really good. Go for Hammer Kong, and then go for Tiger Mortar. Tiger Mortar effect, attach, and then that's going to equip the Ram. Go for Borbo. Battle phase, attack, main phase 2, Chakanine, Zeus, Nib. Now, if you're wondering why they didn't set these, or at least set Strike, activate this, it's probably because they had Zeus and they wanted to be able to go ahead and, like, you know, attach the sun with it. But now they're going to get a token, and they're going to choose to set this. They're not even going to activate it. I guess they want Enforcer to pop randomly instead of Enforcer to pop like the Judgment and then continue to play with other things that they already have. Draw Ash Blossom. Enforcer come out. Enforcer effect to pop. Pop itself. Pop deck lockdown. Hey, worked out. Graveyard effect. Normal summon Mo Yi effect. Reveal Vishuda. Yeah, they're gonna Judgment that. Otherwise, they're gonna summon out the token Vishuda effect. Bounce the back row if they want to. Or bounce something. Then battle phase, crash, because it only tributed Zeus, pass, draw Droplet, Enforcer come out. Okay, as long as the opponent plays around Droplet here, they win. They just go Rat, effect the dump, and now go ahead and Enforcer pop. You want to pop before they use this effect, yep, because now they have another card for Droplet, so they just didn't play around Droplet there. That's their own fault. But now, hopefully, after this match, the opponent will realize that they're ever put in a situation like this again to go ahead and pop. Because now they get to chain Droplet, gear to Ram, negate the Enforcer, and then they get to attack directly. And then main phase 2, go for Zeus. End phase, Zeus to wipe the Enforcer, pass, draw Mo Yi. They could have dashed or to special summon out Mo Yi instead of normal summoning it like they have now. Everyone always forgets Dasher, but I guess to be fair, they're not really using their normal summon this turn, so they can hold Dasher for something else. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. I actually agree with their play. Summon out a token, and then they're going to activate Zeus to wipe. And then Vishuda, summon itself out, go for Monk. Vishuda, bounce the Zeus. Then attack for 1,000. Alright, let's see. Do they top deck good? I mean, that's just going to get traded with Border, though. I mean, Lightning Storm. Let's see, do they draw good? Oh, they draw real good. Yeah, that's game. That's game. Lightning Storm, hit Border, normal summon, admit defeat. Yeah. Doesn't even say GG's, unfortunate. But that's normal for Zoo players. But we're going to see that the match was about 28 minutes long. And with that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.